Oh, hey, welcome to the vocabulary words for Unit 2, Week 5, Day 2, 252. Pretty cool, huh? Remember, we want you to be better readers and writers. We want you. We want to help you. Make sure you're writing it on your paper. Remember, 4 words here from yesterday. And it's crazy, but I only see 3 words for today. Aren't you guys lucky? Yeah, I think you are. So let's get started, okay? Word 1. The word is property. Property. Go ahead, pause it. Write your word. All right, here is the definition for property. Property is anything owned by a person or group. Go ahead, pause that, write that definition. The example I'm going to use for you is, you may not borrow anyone's property without permission. So make sure you borrow it with permission. So ask first, because we don't like it when people borrow stuff from us when we don't ask. So make sure you don't do that either. All right? Okay, go ahead and pause it, write it. And here's the question I've got for you. What things are your property? And when I talk about your property, I'm not talking mom, dad, uncle, great grandpa, brother, sister, dog, cat, chickens, whatever you have at your house. I want your property. Don't write down your sister's little teddy bear. Don't write down her favorite doll. Write your stuff. And don't just write one thing. I'm sure you've got more than one thing. So write small and write your stuff. Okay? Write your property. All right? But this one, I'm going to let you write it in a sentence and put a comma between all your stuff. Got it? All right. Pause it. Write it. All right. Here's your word 2. 2. 1, 2. We're on word 2. Destruction. Destruction. Go ahead. Pause the video. Write it. Destruction. Destruction is great damage or ruin. How interesting is it that destruction is damage, and we talked about damage yesterday in those vocabulary words. So you may need to turn that over and look at what damage is, because that's part of destruction. Isn't that interesting? Go ahead, pause it, write your definition. Now here's the example, and I want you to think about this one. The storm caused the destruction of 3 boats. What would have had to happen for those boats to be damaged? And not just a little bit, but great damage. Okay? Pause it, write that example. And here's your question. What is a synonym for destruction? You should know what a synonym is by now. We seem to be doing this every week. So you need to know what a synonym is, right? And remember to write it in a sentence. Restate the question. Write your answer. All right, here comes our last word. So we've done 4 yesterday. We did 3 today. 4 plus 3 is 7. Got it? All right, here we go. Your next word is surge. Surge. Go ahead, pause it. Write it. Your definition I'm going to use is, a surge is a sudden rush or burst. That was a sudden rush or burst. That was pretty cool. That was a good surge. Okay, pause it, write. The example I want you to use for surge is, we watched the heavy surge of the Atlantic Ocean. And I want you to think about that. What would the ocean look like if it was surging? Okay? Pause it, write it. Now comes your question. And this is why I wanted you to think about that example. Because my question for you is, describe what a surge of ocean waves might look like. Now, before you write it, I want you to close your eyes. Close them. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and think about what the ocean would look like as it went onto the beach. When it started and then when it ended up on the beach. Describe that. Taste, feel, listen. What does it sound like? What does it feel like? How does it look? You tell me. Write it in a sentence and make sure that you're restating that question in your answer. Go ahead and pause it. Write it. Unit 2, Week 5, Day 2. 252, right? 252. All right. You guys have a good day. You guys are doing a great job. Make sure you're getting this all written down. All right? We'll see you later. Okay, see ya. It's time for you to shut it down. You're finished with your homework on your vocab if you got it all written down. Got it? Okay? All right. See ya.